lion in a jungle is because you've been conditioned to make quick decisions based on your biases, internal biases. Over time, you've developed what's dangerous, what's true, what's not. And these biases are informing your prejudice. What does it mean to be prejudiced? It means to prejudge something before you know the facts. It's not a good thing, and it's a horrific thing when it's applied to being prejudiced toward a race or ethnic group or a religion. It's terrible. But prejudice and prejudice ideas is what informs you where you'll go, what you'll do, what you'll eat, where you won't go, because you've predetermined some things based on biases. And here's the thing about being prejudiced. It blinds you from the opportunity that's being afforded to you by life. The good Lord in heaven is constantly giving you opportunities, giving you opportunities, giving you opportunities. And if you don't have the eyes to see, there's a reason why he says, let them who have ears to hear, hear. Because he knew it's your part in life is to focus in and really analyze what you're seeing and what you're hearing. If you come at things just saying, well, I already know, they are like that, they are this way, they are that way, then your biases that are informed by past experiences and past hurts and past frustrations is informing on a subconscious level what you are going to be prejudiced about. I face this every day, and I teach this with our recruiters. The reason why my business is set up the way it is, where I empower people who want to sell the TW3 system to be able to sell it and make money off of it, is because I know me alone, I can't sell to every type of client who needs it. Why? Because I understand people are prejudiced. They're going to look at me and say, who's that crazy Southerner? Who's that white guy? Who's that evangelical? Who's that fill in the blank? However, they've predetermined who I am. See, we all have it. The fact of the matter is, if you'll start learning about other people, their prejudices, their biases, why they think and feel, if we'll get out of our own echo chamber for just a moment and start watching political shows that we don't agree with, start listening to theological ideas that we don't necessarily agree with, start listening to other people with other ideas and considering if there's any valid argument there, if we'll start evaluating why we believe what we believe, then we'll start building a mindset based on the truth as we can best perceive it, and not have a subconscious bias going on that's making us prejudiced. Have you ever tried to talk to someone about your faith and they say, well, people are just like that? Have you ever tried to talk to people of faith and they just discount you because you're challenging their beliefs? Have you ever tried to recruit someone into a business? Have you ever tried to maybe open up and call on that first date? Have you ever tried to reach out to someone and they immediately shut you down because of their own preconceived idea? There's a great movie called Diaries of a Mad Black Woman by Tyler Perry. And in it is a great illustration of how we all can be hurt, frustrated, angered, irritated. Something in our past could have happened, but something in our future is trying to help us and we don't see it. One of the things that's going to help you and me and anyone get over being prejudiced, get over being biased, is learn this one concept: forgive. Forgiveness is powerful. Forgiveness is the most powerful thing you can do for yourself, your company, your business, your family, your loved ones, anyone you want to empower to prosper. I can tell you one thing that you can do, and it'll do more for you than anybody else, and that's forgive. As a matter of fact, if you'd like to get my new study guide here on forgiveness, I'll give it to you for free. Just go to terrywilson3.com/forgive. That's terrywilson3.com/forgive. You can have that, apply it. Now, I will tell you, it's written in the context of Christian principles, biblical principles, from the perspective of an evangelical Christian. But the perspectives in there and the principles in there, you don't have to subscribe to my faith to understand that these principles work. And it will set you free, I promise. And the more you have a forgiving attitude, a forgiving heart, a forgiving way about you, the more that you can see things for what they are and not as you perceive them, the higher, further, and faster you are going to be able to go.